Penty, Victoria Tingatella, Alexandra Sacker, and Poppy Lambert make up Maine field hockey's penalty corner unit. The players team up to give the Black Bears a chance to capitalize on critical scoring opportunities in their matches.
It's purely just like having the confidence to be able to execute that certain skill, because it is a very specific skill that coach looks for.
All the reps that we take and just trusting the process that it's going to work out, and just really everyone knowing what their role is.
It's amazing. It's just all hard work pays off, and then the goal at the end just proves that everything you've done has been worth it.
I would say there's been a few penalty corners in my career here and overtimes that have been game-winning goals that have been really special moments. Quarterfinal against UNH, we won in overtime with a penalty corner set play that we used, and that was just a really special moment, so it's really great that we can use those when it's a really critical point in the game.
Maine is back on the field to host UC Davis on Faculty and Staff Appreciation Day on Sunday at noon. The game will be broadcasted on ESPN+.